What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We have our live watch along today. Leicester v QPR live at the King Power Stadium. So we have some big news on the, well, it's not even big news. What am I saying? It's literally just typical QPR formation that we need working on. We'll get into teams in a second. So who's in the chat? Hopefully you're all having a good day first, actually, as well. Let's start the weekend great. So yeah, hopefully you're all having a good day, a good weekend start of it. Dale, how are you? Alright, Foley, Walsh, and Beggy, Don, Edwards, Davis. Well, that's the team. I'm not too sure about Foley. Hope you're well, DB. I'm all good, hoping we can sneak a 2-1 win. I'm at work, got called in, but fingers crossed we can grab all 3 points. Don't forget your shot. Oh, jeez, you reminded me, yes. I remember that. No worries, Foley. Well, enjoy work. Hopefully you don't work too hard and catch a game. Hey, we hope you're good, mate. Despite the QPR, I'm good, Pete, mate. Thank you, man. Good to see you, Dale, in the chat. Thank you for tuning in today. Much love. Am I confident? You know what? Last night, right? I don't know why. I've been... For the last couple of weeks, I've been demotivated with QPR. Like, I'm really demotivated. I can't be asked. And, you know, people might think I'm defending them. You know, I'm not being the person that I should be, in the sense of pissed off, like, with who to blame. But for me, it's more simple as this. I don't know why it is today. I just feel confident about something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if we're going to win or not, but I'm not. My prediction is this. It's going to be 0-0, hopefully. You know, the team is 4-4-2. I don't see any change in anything, what he was saying on the interview. So, yeah. Are we wearing the retro? No, we ain't. That's the only picture I could get of Kone decently on our green and white hoops kit. It's not retro, don't worry. Harvey, mate, you have too many accounts, man. I don't get this. You have way too many accounts. It's worrying. How are you? Alright, give me a sec. Let me get my shirt. I don't mind if we play well, fight and lose. We just don't want to get embarrassed once again. Ryan says, for me, it's more the fact being that I just want to see a good performance today. I don't want to see this bullshit with laying back all the time. I don't want to see this bullshit of throwing long balls and fucking kicking it or hoofing it up there. It's fucking pointless, honestly. I just want to see the same game plan as Julian had at the start of the season when we was playing that ball so beautiful in attacking. And we was passing it so well. You know, we were doing really well. And obviously, it's changed since then. So, yeah. 200 appearances for Jimmy. Didn't know that, mate, Pete. Just tell me. Good, how about you? 500 subs. Appreciate it, Harvey. Thank you. Harvey, can you... I'm not answering that one, mate. Mate, you've got too many accounts. It's dangerous, man. It's dangerous. Bring back Zanza, you say? Okay. I'm not saying nothing on that one. Right, anyway. Let's get into the teams. So, let's have a look here. So, in goal, Joe Walsh and Benge, Dunn, Edwards and Davis all at the back. Vale, Hayden, Morgan and Smith all in midfield with Collie and Kone up front. On the bench, Ben Hamer, Adamson, Escudina, Tylan Smith, Jake Cloxall, Varane, Benny, Poku and Seitu. Seito's dropped. Obviously, you know, you know why. It's that simple. He hasn't been performing well, you know. Can it be the best team we've got at the moment? Probably, but I still would love information on certain players such as Ilya Share. For Leicester City in goal, Stolazic, Chowdhury in right back, Okoli, Nelson centre backs, Thomas left back, Skip James in midfield, Fatu Mukasa Mavadidi just behind Jordan Ayew. On the bench, you got Viates, Lascelles, Pereira, Bobby Reed, Winks, Aribo, Richards, Monga, and Daka. Alright, that's the Leicester team and the QPR team. Honestly, not much to really say on it. A lot of it's gonna be a lot of issues today, I reckon. A lot of issues. And I'm looking up for a reason because my monitor's up there. I'm just looking at if there's any information on any like of the squad. Just check. I was just about to check something. I forgot now. Right. Where? Oh, right. Okay, hang on. It's, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Right. Pete says 3-0 to Leicester City full time. Okay. That's a big statement there, man. That's a big statement. If we lose 3-0, I'll be honest, I'm not expecting a win, but I'm also not expecting a big loss like that. If we lose like that, I don't know what I'd think personally. I think the chances are it's going to be quite annoying for me. If we get a big hefty defeat like that, I will not be happy. I'll be honest with you. What is going on? Josh, I'm watching on QPR website, mate. QPR website. Any Leicester fans? I have no idea. I'm gonna pop in and out of chat. It's quite here. I'm saying 2-1 to us for us. You ask. Nice. Actual prediction. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too sure what it's like. I'm hoping for at least just a good performance. I'm not gonna give no predictions on scores today. You know, I'm worried really more about the fact being that performance is gonna be horrid. But yeah, if we lose, like, Stefan has to go. If we lose, Ken Wheeler, geez, that's a big. Well, is it a big statement now? Listen, look. Look, I say this, right? There's no point of bringing anyone in right now. Listen, look, we have how many games left? All right, we have. Let's have a look. Queen's Park Rangers. Right, we have today one. So after today, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 games left, right? 8 games. Now, if we was in a serious contention of relegation, okay, sack him. But until then, keep him until the end of the season and see what happens, I would say. What's everyone's predictions today? Obviously, we got a couple here. We won't win till the end of the season. Flipping it, jeez. Another big statement there, jeez. Listen, look. Win, lose, whatever happens today, you know, I just really want to see a good performance, you know. Yes, points put us more closer out of relegation zones and stuff like that in safer areas, but realistically, every for the last 3 seasons we've been in a serious issue with every January towards got the end of the season, we're always struggling because of depth of squad and quality, you know, whether that's injuries or what. But for some reason, for the past couple of seasons, we've had issues at the club regarding players being unhappy, and you know, there's always a rift, there's always a problem, you know. And at the moment, the big contention and question is this: if there was something wrong with Ilyasha's injury or whatever, they would have probably announced something about it. And I just have a weird feeling that there's something that's happened. You know, it's the same as last season. Madsen, Madsen disappeared. Zancella disappeared when he was meant to return. You know, so it's a big question on it. So yeah. Personally, I don't know what's going on, but I'd rather just see the end of the season now. You know, I was hoping we would get top 10 this season, but listen, look, next season is going to be more interesting because of the fact being that, you know, more playoff spots and a more of a fighting opportunity for clubs to actually do something and get somewhere. You know, one thing that I want to see improved next season is not about clubs, it's more about the fact being that I want to see refereeing being a lot better. It's really appalling. Everyone knows this. It's not great. Danville says we can fight back very hard with this team, but it is the QPR show. Could lose 4-0 easy. Listen, we could lose 8-0 today. We could potentially lose 8-0 today, depending on how the characters are of the players and how they feel. You know, it's like what Foley said in the preview show. Jimmy Dunn was more on point of it than what Julian was saying. Imagine you finish 8th and get promoted. It can happen. It can happen. Look at the top 6 as it is right now, right? Look at the playoffs, right? I still think Ipswich obviously will be in the playoff and they'll win it. But everyone's favourites right now is either Wrexham or who's the other team? Someone said there was another team. I can't remember. But yeah, let's go to the watch along page. As you can see, the teams, we've read it out already. If you have missed it, there it is. You know, it's going to be a big battle today. I really want to see more of Colley forward than Kone. That is the main thing for me. I want to see our midfield actually do something. And with how the wing, obviously who's on the wings, I'm going to tell you right now, we're probably going to see a lot of crosses in the box. So yeah. John says, I agree with you. We want to see good attacking football, clean passing, hold on to the ball, don't give it away, but attacks is always the best form of defense. Listen, look, you know, with how I saw it as this, right? You know, the only way, you know, you technically win games is goals, right? You could sit back and get clean sheets if you have a great defense or whatever, tactically, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you know, if you go ahead 3-4-0 at before halftime or whatever, you have a better chance to get back in and just hold the ball up and still attack for the next 20 minutes and make sure that you are, you know, gonna win that game. Do you have a Discord or anything you show games? Nah, no, John. I'll get you lot. I'll be honest, you lot will probably get me nicked for that, bruv. Honestly, you can't do that, man. Listen, I know people do that, but nah, I would never do that. Listen, I'm gonna end up creating a Discord for everyone to jump in and obviously, you know, go from there. But realistically, you could watch this easy. You know, if you have a computer, a laptop, whatever it is, you buy a VPN, you buy a QPR pass, you look at where QPR allow watching 3 p.m. kickoffs in what country is legal, and you just switch the VPN to which fucking country it is. It's that simple. You know, it's not illegal. So yeah. Alright. Kickoff is going to be on Leicester, I think. Oh, wait. Let's get this thing on. Where is it? Scoreboard. QPR. Oh, wait. It's just kicked off again. Jesus Christ. I've missed it again. That went quickly. Hang on. Let me get this clock on. There we go. What, no, not minutes. Oh, almost 1-0 Leicester there. Jesus Christ. Sorry, people. Alright. There we go. You on French TV again. Can we make it 3 thrashings in a row? 5, to be honest. ITZYEBOIDB, been a while since I watched long of a vid. We need a win, really. Well, cheers, Guitar, for tuning in. Robert says, hello all. Welcome in, Robert. Thank you all for tuning in anyway. CHQ, obviously, as well. Listen, look. Sky Sports is more of a curse than anything, to be honest. Yeah. Alright, first minute gone. Leicester City are being the brightest of them all at the moment. Alright, Leicester just playing the ball quite nicely at the moment. Playing it from the back. Cheers, Foley, for that. Much love, much appreciation. Don't forget to hit the like button, people. It does help the content push a lot more. That's all I ask. It is free. Right. Nelson, sorry, to Mavadidi, I think that is. Oh, he's pushing up forward, Leicester is. They've gone wide. Are we doing this today? Okay. Fataru into the box. It's not the best of crosses in. Alright, QPR gone long with it. And do you know what it is, right? Why are we in interviews, Julian? Why are we saying certain things and we're still doing the same things? It's ridiculous. Alright, Jimmy on the ball now. Hayden plays it back to Joe Walsh. He's going to go, yeah, back to Jimmy. And watch. Is he going to do it? Nope, gives it to Hayden. Jimmy Dunn on the ball. Ronnie Edwards running up to halfway with the ball. Can he keep it on the ground? Yeah, he sees Davis on the left. Almost loses it into the middle to Paul Smith. Through ball. Chowdhury, great challenge there. And Davis has gone down here. Kone to Collie. Collie, what could he do with it in the box? And he loses it to Chowdhury. Good 2 interceptions there by Chowdhury. Is Cookie injured? Yeah, he is, Robert, mate. He is. And here goes Skip into the middle. Out wide to Mavadi. Oh, good interception there by Mbenge. Am I shouting? Minhaj Rahman, thank you for tuning in. And it's a shit long ball by Kieran Morgan yet again. And it's intercepted by Leicester. And here they go. Mavadidi on the ball, pushing into the box. Jimmy Dunn, good interception there. And he hoofs it long down the wing. And it's going to be a Leicester throw. Interested 4 minutes to Leicester. Alright, it looks like it's going to be a long throw in. Yeah, we're not standing up today, just to let you know. I'm not doing it until QPR win. Thomas, what a freaking long ball that is. He launched that. Jeez. Alright, that's going to be a free kick Leicester. No, it ain't. Collie slips. He's on the ball. Drop back. Alright, it's going to be a throw in to Leicester. Oh no, QPR free kick, I think. Is it a QPR free kick? Jordan James, I think, was fouling him. Really talented player, Jordan James. Going to be very interesting to watch in the future. Just let everyone know, Harvey Vale, as everyone knows, he has switched his international to Ireland. So huge congratulations to him. Obviously, look, at his age, he might not get any starts with England. It's probably bad timing now. So yeah, for him to switch to Ireland, it gives him more an opportunity on the international stage. So huge shout outs to him. Hey DB, you're good. Glad Collie starts today. Well, cheers tuning in, Paul. Much love. Hopefully you're having a good day. Paul Smith on the ball now. Does really well. Plays it back. It's not a rainy day today. Alright, Jimmy Dunn on the ball. We did do a long ball yet again with Jimmy. And he's gone to the wing to Amadou. And Harvey Vale wins it back to Amadou and Benge. Amadou and Benge into the box. Plays it back to Vale. Vale shoots, and it's a good block there by Leicester City. And we're still on the ball with Vale. And it's going to be a throw into QPR on the final third. It looks like Amadou and Benge is going to take, maybe it's a big launch into the box. Better start by QPR. It took them a couple of minutes to wake up, but they seem to be on it. A lot more players attacking. That is one thing that I'm looking at right now. Right. It's going to be another QPR throw, I believe. Just in the middle of between the halfway and Leicester's goal. On our right-hand side. Julian off his chair already. Giving orders. Would be great to get a result against these guys today. Right, and Benge plays it back to Jimmy Dunn. Ronnie Edwards. Davis back to Joe Walsh. Alright. Kieran Morgan sees Hayden in the middle. Out wide to Davis. A lot better play. And we have 5 people attacking. All in the box. Hayden. Kieran Morgan. Jimmy Dunn. He has a pop at goal. And it's wide. Well, you know what? I'll say this. It's too early. Well, it is too early to flip in, go very crazy about it. But there is a little difference in our attack today. Whether that's because it's Leicester City or what, but it's a lot better. Right, it's gone long. Jimmy Dunn to it's a head injury. Ayu's gone down it for Leicester. Still early, but Cuba definitely look a lot better today than the previous weeks. Nathan says, "Yeah, listen, look, it's it's really early to just look. Like I said, I'm not going big on it. I just thought I'd say, you know, the attack looks a lot better. You know, it is very interesting to see, but yeah, we got a lot to do and work on. And yeah, we need to see what's happening. Maybe it's the shirt back on the chair, giving us good luck again. But Leicester on the ball at the moment with Hamza Chowdhury. He loses it. And Kieran Morgan gives it away yet again. You know, I'm going to start probably doing a bad passing counter real soon with certain players, just to let fucking everyone know how bad the passes are. So Kieran Morgan has given at least 2 passes away today already. Yeah, 0-0 is the best result in this situation, Pete says. Yeah, honestly, listen, look, Leicester is still down there, obviously with us, and the thing that I would say right now is that obviously the only positive thing out of Leicester right now is obviously manager change. You know, they still have the same players, whether it's tactically changed, tactically improved, I'm not too sure. But listen, look, Marty Fuentes' football don't seem to work in the Championship. Now, whether that is he's not buying players that he wants and owners are just buying players that go out there. So yeah. Alright, Kone's headed it away. I don't know why he's back in defence. It would be really ridiculous. He goes down the line. It's Harvey Vale. Sees Collie on the run. Kone's following him on the wing. It's given away by Collie. It's going to be a throw into QPR. That's Collie one or 2 goals. Sato injured again. No, he's not injured. He's just having a rest. He is. He's just having a rest. Tariq, thank you for the chat. Sato is on the bench, yeah. Listen, look, at the end of the day, certain players need rest. Paul Smith's on the run here, though. Colley's calling for it. Sato on the ball. Good to see Harvey Vale crosses it in. Colley shoots. And it's blocked by their defender. And it's Thomas. It's offside anyway, so yeah. Good play by Rangers. Good play. A lot better. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Richard! Back to the coverage. Wife's a Leicester fan, I'm a Cov fan, hoping for a good game. Well, Richard, thank you for your £20 donation. Jesus Christ, or $20 donation. Much love for that, much appreciation, man. Jeez, I did not acknowledge that. I genuinely just thought, frickin' hell. Saw that, mad. Well, much love. Look, let's get a W for Richard. Big Leicester City fan there. Watching, well, I don't know if they're watching the game as well, but coverage of this. So yeah, big W there. Thank you, Richard. Much love, much appreciation for that. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you're enjoying the game. But big, wow, jeez. That must be a crazy household, Cov and Leicester, jeez. How are you feeling with today's result? That's just Coventry. I think they took a big hefty loss, didn't they? I mean, I need to have a look at this. I think Coventry took a loss today, didn't they? Yeah, Southampton. Jeez, 2-1. Well, listen, look, Richard, I'll say this, right? I've already predicted at the start of the season, well, 5 games into it, when we got thrashed by you guys. You know, it's going to be Borough and Coventry promotion, first and second. Don't know how it's going to finish, but, you know, you got point difference, so that's a good thing for you guys. And hopefully Lampard stays at the club for next season. So, yeah, good luck to you guys in the future. But, yeah, huge out to Richard for the £20 donation. Much love. Australia. Okay. Yeah, we got a couple of good Aussies, we do. Daniel Benny, one of my favourite Aussies at the moment at the club. Daniel Benny is just a very good youngster. Obviously, we got some others. We got 4, actually. We got Keely Adamson, right back. Not really broke out just yet. Cody says, all my days already. Oh, has Leicester scored? Jordan James, what a goal, what a goal, what a goal. I said it at the start of the fucking stream as well. Jordan fucking James. Jesus Christ. Look, you know what? You know what? I gotta give him props for that. I know you're gonna hate me, guys, for saying it, but you gotta give him props for shooting that distance. You know, every time against Leicester, some sort of fucking great goal is being scored. What a player Jordan James is, making it 1-0 to QPR. 14 minutes gone, and let's have a look at, because I was watching the chat, right? Hayden not marking his man, not even chasing James down. Ronnie Edwards and Jimmy Dunn in the wrong place. Just shit defending, and the keeper's got to be in a better position to save that. Not great. Absolutely not great. Well, I guess we just got jinxed by a $20 donation from Richard. Jeez. Damn. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, 15 minutes gone, 1-0 to Leicester. I was not hoping for that, but yeah. We got to stay on track and keep up the attacking, I guess. So yeah. Where was I? Yeah, we got some Aussies, yeah, in Youth Academy, so yeah. RWG, I'm good, man. Thank you. Sorry I missed the chat. Robert says, unbelievable. Please just score. Pete says, how's the game going? Well, Mir, we were doing okay in attack. I'm not going to lie. We're on the cross right now. Kone fluffs it, shoots, and it's going to be a corner to QPR. But we're down 1-0. Not a great start. And you know what? Goals like that, you got to kind of give it to them, you know. Jordan James, what a strike, you know. I said it in the preview show, to be honest. Jordan James is one to watch for today. So yeah. The shot, Walsh is the biggest mug. The shit weren't even in the corner, Walsh. Pete says we're going to get relegated. I doubt it, I'll be honest. Bring back Nardi. Wow. I've been saying Nardi all season. And everyone, jeez. One word to describe Hamza Chowdhury. Ooh. Good question. Absolute good question. I think he's very talented, but I think he's had that Rashford effect he has where he's been at the club so long. I feel like he reminds me of like Isaac Hayden kind of, where very talented for Newcastle, but when he's at a big club, not great. But I would say, yeah, I think he's at the right club. He's in a different position with right back than what is originally. There's a long throw there by Paul Smith, unlucky. But yeah, I think he's a good player. I'll just keep it simple and sweet. Biggest 4-part in history, Pete says. Paul says, what a surprise. Think we all knew we weren't keeping a clean sheet today. Listen, look, I don't know why he's got no hat on. I'm not making excuses. I'm not saying it's because of that. But why the hell is he got no hat on in the sun's in his eyes? Collie on the ball now. No free kick. Chowdhury intercepts it. Kieran Morgan watching him. One word to describe Hamza. I think I just did, mate. One word. Sorry. Talented. No, I can't say talented because I've been told that there's no such thing as talent. Hard working. No. Yeah, hard work. I'm just gonna say hard working. Alright. Harvey Vale in the box. Oh, it's gonna be a corner, is it? Yep, corner QPR. I just joined already. 1-0 down. Patrick says Walsh needs to go now. Crypt. Jeez, listen, look, we have so much controversy on goalkeepers right now. Listen, look, we can only blame 4 players right there, not just one. We need to blame 4 players right there, not just one. We need to blame Hayden. We need to blame the 2 defenders not watching their back properly, and obviously Joe Walsh. You know, Joe Walsh. I'm not gonna fucking defend him, but yeah, honestly, it's not just his fault. Well, Vale has no right foot. That's why he's better on the left, not the right. And I keep saying that. Whipped in. It's a good ball in. Jimmy Dunn. It's out headed by whoever that was for Leicester. I don't know. They've won it back. Kieran Morgan's on the ball. He's fouled. Is it going to be a free kick? I think so. No such thing as talent. Well, no, I said I've been told there's no such thing as talent. I've been told, right, okay, so this is it, right? So apparently there's no such thing as talent. It's apparently, oh, I can't remember what it's called. I can't, listen, if you were, look, I just heard it on an interview and it kind of was like, okay, fair enough. But I brought it up because obviously, you know, I thought it'd be funny. Hamer should be number 1, Patrick says. Listen, look, at the end of the day, there's something about Joe Walsh he seems to like, and he's in goal. You know, I'm not going to blame him all the time because at the end of the day, you know, there's more players to blame on that pitch as well. You know, at this time and moment, the only person that chooses the players to play is Julian Stefan, and I, you know, question him a lot of times with players-wise picks and stuff like that. So yeah, it looked like a penalty that was, but yeah. See what happens though. See what happens. We need a striker so bad, mate. Fucking. I'm not. Do you know what? I'm not saying nothing on that part, mate. You know, listen, look. At the end of the day, we got to deal with the players that we got with right now. Get ready for League One football. This team is poor. Julian out. Flipping out. Roberts already started yet again. I wouldn't be surprised if Roberts goes to outside the ground and protests. Alright, QPR on the ball with Kone. And Davis gives it back to Hayden. Only one thing I'm counting on is Leicester fall apart second half. Well, we'll see what happens, yeah. I really think, you know, right now, if we get a goal back, I think we'll be in a good position. Right, Kieran Morgan on the ball. Tambenge. Jimmy Dunn. Hayden gives it to Ronnie. Yeah, I don't know why Joe Walsh is actually not wearing a freaking hat. You know, Paddy Kenny would have been wearing a hat today. At least League One is still interesting, Pete says. Wow. Alright, here we go. Leicester on the ball, into the box. Jimmy Dunn not watching his man properly. Blocked by Hayden, and Benge clears it. That's a lot better clearance, I'm not going to lie. Oh no. We have a player down. Player down. And it's Patrick's favourite... not Patrick. Robert's favourite player who's down. We need Burrell back. Colliers League One level, Crip says. Patrick Edwards was a terrible signing. We have only got worse since he came. There was a reason he couldn't get in the Southampton squad. I think there is a reason why he couldn't get into the Southampton squad, because just didn't suit the playing style. We will be good done there. We will be good done there. I don't know what that means, Pete. Alright, Leicester on the ball. At least League One is still interested. We need Burrell back. Collies is one level. Oh man. Edward was terrible signing. We have only got worse since he came. There was oh wait, hang on, I've seen that. Really. Damn. Oh, I don't know if any of you seen the vote. Oh. Everyone's voting. Jeez, everyone's voting. Damn, everyone's voting. Um, Try again. Pete Edwards will be fine. He has more talent in his little toe than Hayden has in his entire body. Robert says, "Fairly common yours." Pat, surely after the international break we can get some of the injury players back. Mate, I don't even know if they're injured yet at this rate. Pat says this is a 6-pointer. A win takes us 12 points ahead of Leicester. A loss and it's 6 points of 8. Oh man. Alright, we got 58% saying Paul Nardi. So Paul Nardi is leading the chat at the moment. Oh god, I've messed that up. So 58% of you say Paul Nardi. 42% of you say Hamer in goal. Okay. This Walsh got 0 votes. An international break now will mean everything. I can't spell for some reason, Pete says. Oh man, jeez. I thought that poll was interesting, to be honest. That's gotta stop. Sorry, people. 62% now. Nadia Hamer just lost some. Jeez, oh flipping heck. Okay, everyone's switching up. Oh man. Nobody voted Walsh. Yeah, I know, man. That's mad. Well, it's a long throw for Paul Smith. Let's get back into the game. We shall. Paul Smith with the long throw. Well, he's been held up now. There he goes. Long throw into the box. And it's a appalling header by ITZYEBOIDB there. And Leicester on the ball. Oh, someone voted Hamer, not Nardi now. Come on, chance here. Right, so throw into Leicester. 27 minutes gone. Oh, wait, hang on. What's going on with my scoreboard? Fatawu. What is the point of Hayden? CH says. Collie. Oh, come on, Collie. Yep, he's on the ball still. He's kept it in. He's on the run. He's won it back. Kone can't. Oh, he's fouled. Jordan James, he has. Kone has. What a shame. Alright, I think that's it. So Nardi got most votes. 15 people have voted. Nardi wins. So, close poll. Nardi has won the call. So, on my note of that, I think I'm right about Nardi. About Nardi being the best keeper for QPR. Grabbank's back, lol. He just scored for Walsall, mate. Listen, look, that end of the season goal that he scored for Walsall last season. Oh my god, what beauty it was, man. You know, what beauty. A very talented player. Oh, right, okay, I'm not saying anything. I know I've just said something stupid there. Alright, QPR Hayden just fucking headed it out. Great. And Amadou and Bengue can't keep it in. The point of Hayden, I think that's a question for Robert, to be honest. Robert loves Hayden. Oh, are you in the box? Amadou's left him do it. Mavididi doing his little skills. James still on the ball. Chowdhury out wide to Fatawu, sorry. Back to Jordan James into the middle. Oh, Leicester in here. Alright, Thomas back out wide to Mavididi. They're doing well here. Oh, what ball in? And that was almost 2-0 right there. Almost 2-0. Leicester. Not great whatsoever. Alright, Kieran Morgan on the ball now. It's actually a better ball to Davis. And he's done well. He's done well, Davis. He's got a throw for us in the final third. Chowdhury doing really well in defending that. I think the main thing is, as long as he sticks to it, there's no point to Hayden, Varane, or Kone, absolutely shit players. I would love to see them sold. For instance, we do regret letting Sandfield go out. I told you, I very well told you, it's one player that I don't want to see out on loan. It's Sandfield. Alright, long throw in by Paul Smith. It was a very good throw in, but no one in the box. Ronnie Edwards on the ball on the halfway line. Kieran Morgan back to Ronnie. Come on, boys, we need to push up a bit more. Kone needs to get on side. He's calling for the ball quite a bit. Alright, Davis plays it back to Ronnie. Dog. There you go, dog. Bloody hell. Alright, it's getting quieter now since the goal scored. I honestly thought we would have been more challenging when that goal went in. Cheers, Foley. Yeah, just like what Foley said, don't forget to smash the like button. It does help the channel push it a bit more. Chuck a like on the stream, 40 plus watching. Cheers, Richard. Much love that as well. Thank you. Ronnie, come on. I know, Robert. Listen, one thing I agree with you is that they're still doing the same thing as playing ball backwards. So that's one thing I do agree. Alright, Paul Smith on the ball. Jimmy Dunn. Paul Smith. Into the middle to Kieran. Oh, for God's sake. It's a bad pass. It's straight to Leicester City. There we go. That's ended now anyway, that poll. We play like England. What shit? Alright, Leicester just very patiently just controlling the game a little bit with the passing. Kone isn't shit. They are running him into the ground and he isn't getting any help. They expect him to do it all by himself. One thing that I might actually agree with you. I might get called delusional though. Oh man. Honestly, Patrick, you should have a good conversation with Robert. I reckon you two just constantly back and forth. Oh man. Right. QPR on the ball. We win it back with Hayden. Jimmy Dunn. Out wide to Amadou. Right, what are we doing? Come on, boys. Come on. We're literally playing it from side to side and not up. Another long ball, which is terrible. Yet again by QPR. And I don't know who it was, but we won the ball back. Collie. Oh my god. He's giving it through to Collie. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It really is. Do you reckon championship teams are going to be visiting Spurs next season? Oh, good question. I'm not too sure. Listen, look. Oh, it's a ball in. Kone heads it. Listen, look. I think Kone. What am I saying? I think, look, Spurs. You know, Spurs are gonna learn. You know, Spurs are that team that are like they're starting to have that kind of fan base like Arsenal fan TV. They are, and personally, you know, the ownership of how it's controlled, you know, it's a bit like QPR in a way where they're just trying to make money by signing young talent and selling them on. But I don't think they'll be in the championship next season. I don't think they'll get relegated personally, but if they do keep this head coach, it's not looking great. And I don't know what the problem is because only a couple of managers have done well at Tottenham, and it's had a real big downfall since Pochettino left. So yeah, but it will be interesting to see him get relegated because then you know, like, listen, look, the leagues are getting a bit more physical. To be fair, Burrell running just as hard when he played and still managed to score. Injury aside, our best player of the season, Foley says. Spurs definitely going down. Best player of the season right now is obviously, I would agree with that, Burrell. You know, he's been our top goal scorer. He's done so well with his first season. You know, I've judged him way too early, and I admit that. And I think he's a really good forward, you know. That injury hit us really hard. That's a corner's QPR anyway. Alright, it's played short. Davis shoots, and it's blocked by Leicester. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest, I generally don't know what I don't know what's gonna happen with Tottenham, personally. Norwich flying. But I'm not surprised about Norwich. I generally ain't. Their manager, who brought in has done really well, you know. Everyone knows who their manager is, surely. Everyone knows he's a good manager. You know, there was talks of Tottenham actually sacking this guy and bringing in Sean Dyche. There is. Who's having the run of the ball at the minute? Leicester City. It's end to end really at the moment. It's whipped in, and it's going to be another corner. Is it going to be a corner to QPR? I think Harveyville. No, that's Davis. I would say it's very end to end this game. But I would probably say right now Leicester look like more of the favourites to win this game. personally. You know, you're bringing players back. You're defending really well. We're not attacking great. So yeah, Norwich playoff push. We have a lot of supporters in Australia, especially Melbourne. We're starting to get a lot of support in America and Australia, I would say. And it's a ball in. It's a shit ball in by Davis. And he's Paul Smith. Can he? No throw. It's gonna be a Leicester throw. We're getting a big support around the world now. I'm not sure if it was because of obviously Charlie Austin, where obviously going from there. Yeah, I don't know. Just had a sorry. I know you lot are hearing the fucking phone go. I'm gonna put it on mute now, but yeah, one of my colleagues have just messaged me and they're outside, and obviously my van has got a puncture, so they're just letting me know. So yeah, sorry about that. I'm muting my phone. I think if you want my honest opinion or who's going up in the playoffs, I would say personally right now Ipswich. I'm sticking with Ipswich. You know, there's a lot of talk of Millwall with how their form is at the moment. You know, Middlesbrough obviously are 7 points away from top spot, but they're still in a dangerous scenario right now. But, you know, Norwich are pushing for it. 51 points. They've still got a while to go. Personally, I think the only thing we'll see right now, look, Birmingham at 8th. They were down with us before. Collie headers it on. It's missed. Paul Smith at the back. 40 minutes. Come on, Paul. Come on, Paul. Whips it in. It's a good ball in. Jimmy Dunn. Nope. Just absolute Harvey Vale. Yeah, I think Ipswich will win the playoffs, personally. I think. But Wrexham are a good shout as well. Whole dark horses. We were meant to be dark horses at the start of the season, but look at us. We've had several corners and not one attempt on target. Robert, I'm not surprised, mate. And you should not be surprised as well. Listen, look, we've been watching QPR for almost 2-3 months now. Playing shit. And I'm not surprised. So, yeah. Right. Leicester on the ball now. In the middle. Yeah, there's a difference. There's a real big difference of this Leicester team with Rowett than Mike Fuentes. There is. You know, they seem to be more high up the pitch. They do, Leicester. You know, even with Oxford, when he was managing Oxford, they weren't like this. This is a bit of a big change for to see. You know, whipped in. Who's that? Davis clears it. It's gone back to Davis. It's going to clear it again for a goal kick to Joe Walsh. Why did we sign an injured striker? The people responsible for recruiting have to take a lot. He wasn't injured, Patrick. He wasn't injured at the start. He wasn't injured. And I don't think it's injury. I do not think it's injury, personally. That's my thoughts on that, anyway. Richard says goal. Oh, what? Leicester. It can only be Leicester, surely. Should never let Field and Frey go. I don't know about that one. Yeah. Oh shit, what a ball! No way! No way! Harvey Vale! My guy Vale. My guy Vale. Everyone knows about my guy Vale. My player. My player. Oh, about time we scored. First goal in how many weeks? Who gave the ball though? That's the question. Who gave the ball? Who gave the ball? I'm actually a bit surprised about that. Vale didn't give up. Damn boy. Right, so who was it that gave the ball? Ronnie? Was it Ronnie? Yeah, it was Ronnie Edwards. What a ball by Ronnie. What a ball. And it's a good run. And what is Leicester doing? Just giving up. Jeez. Gedinsky. Well, there you go, Robert. Hopefully that puts a smile on your face. We scored a fucking goal, yep. Alright. Good play there by Vale to actually get out over the keeper the way he did and put it in. Good goal by Vale. Good ball by good ball by Ronnie Edwards as well. Well, that's our goal that we needed. 1-1 before half time. Bit of positivity to go around the ground. I think we deserve some more likes on this video for that goal. Let's try and hit 30. Good goal. Good goal. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. See your shirt bringing us luck. It probably is. I'm generally confused by it right now. Getting there. They said first goal in nearly 7 hours for us. Jeez. Right. We got our goal back. That's the main thing. Oh, we're on the attack again. Paul Smith. It's going to be a free kick, Leicester. What I'll say right now is we need to go into halftime and just literally, basically, we need to kill these players now. You know, we have an opportunity to actually take the lead. You know, I'm not saying it's been a great performance, but there's been a bit of times where we're looking a lot better in attack today. But yeah, the long balls seem to have worked for that one. First game I haven't watched watched the whole 5-0 drumming to the end. Mate, I've never ever turned off or left the stadium early just for a thrashing or anything like that. And I'll be honest with you on that one. You know, I've never 2 minutes at a time anyway. Let's change that. You know, I've never left early. That's how dedicated I am to QPR, man. Honestly, I've seen QPR freaking get thrashed at home. I've seen mad ones. I've seen us get relegated, seen us get promoted. I've seen us beat Arsenal. I've seen us beat Chelsea. Mate, the best. See, people think that if people put the best game out there, right? For me, the best game was probably when we beat Liverpool 3-2 at home. What a game. I remember sitting lower loft with a broken arm on that night. With a broken arm, right? And Jamie Mackie, oh my god. What a player. One of my staff just came in as I shouted, yes, lol, they walked straight back out again. Well, yeah, they best be letting you have your break. Right, half time anyway. Right, great start of a game for Leicester. Unfortunately, they have conceded a goal against Queen's Park Rangers. Right at the end of that first half, I should say, not second. So yeah. More likes needed for this stream, Richard says. Yep, much appreciation for that. Much love. Yeah, right. What have I got to say about this game right now so far? Compared to recent games, we're attacking really well. You know, we're attacking a lot better, and that's something that I'd be happy with. Jimmy Dunn's just having an argument at the moment with someone. I don't know who it is. But yeah. Attacking has been a lot better. Defending has still been a letdown today. Obviously, there's been a lot of things about obviously long balls and playing styles and shit like that. Long ball wise, it needs, you know, we were lucky to get that goal with that long ball from Ronnie. But personally, what I would say, I hope you fire that employee at half time for Jesus Christ, that is a bit harsh. Jeez, damn. Only if we lose. Oh, I'm joking. Yeah. I think defense-wise, it's been a letdown. Long balls are still there. We're still being that long ball team. I feel like that's where the goals are coming from at the moment, with Harvey Vale scoring that, and you know we're struggling to not even potentially scoring from like an open play goal, if that makes sense. Leicester at the start were pretty decent. They did have their opportunities even in the game at different times, but I would say it's a bit of a big improvement, you know, compared to other games that we've had in the last couple of weeks. I'm not saying it's amazing, I'm not saying it's great, but it's something important to see, you know. If you keep doing long balls, it will eventually find somebody. But depending on if it's a good long ball, Pete. if you're just gonna keep giving the ball away when you know you don't have anyone actually trying. So for example, if you look at this, right, why wasn't Kone there? Why wasn't Collie there? Why is it Vale that's there? Why is it a player that's playing in the right midfield in that position? Why isn't Kone there? Why isn't Collie? You know, that's what is the problem right now. Our strikers are not trying enough to with the long balls. They want the ball to their feet for some reason. So yeah. But personally, yeah, I would say this. I want Julian to go into this team and let him know, listen, look, you have this. You know, Leicester have not been incredible, but they've been okay at times. Are they going to come out the second half? Well, as we know, with Gary Rowett's teams, second half is a bit of a bad one for them. It's not great. So personally, we need to go in there attacking straight away. Don't sit back, go out straight attack, and just try and get the goal as quick and early as possible. But yeah, it won't find. It could be a tactic, DB. It could be. It very could be. But then, if that is a tactic, all we're gonna get is Robert going on. Oh, Kone shit. Oh, Collie shit. You know, all of this shit. You know, so it's one of them things. But personally, I would say, it's something that we need to see is more goals from Kone. You know, why play two up front if they ain't gonna score goals? As I keep saying, there's no point. You know, sub-wise, do I think there's going to be subs? I don't think so. There's no need to be, unless there's an injury or something like that. But right now we're playing really well, and we should keep the team as it is. We need to score next and keep it going. Are we happy with a draw? Listen, look, coming out of a draw will be great, but I honestly think we can win this. I don't know why. I honestly think we can win this. Looking at Leicester, how they are right now, I honestly think we can win this. So, yeah. You should be the manager, Ken Wheeler says. Oh, God's sake, I wish. Listen, look. I would love to even be coaching there. That would be amazing. As long as we don't lose, I'm happy. I'm in the same predicament as you, Foley. As long as we don't lose and I see a good performance today, I'd be happy with that, you know? Listen, if Julian came up to me right now, do you want to help us coach QPR? I'd fucking take it. And if he said you can't do the watchalongs anymore, I'll still fucking take it. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth. I would take it. The only problem is I have a fucking big mouth, and if I see something wrong, I'm gonna say something about it. So yeah. You know. There's players out there that I'd really love to see at QPR. I really hope we keep Sam Field for next season, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Robert says, when was the last time we saw a good performance? I would personally say against Leicester. At Leicester at home. I think you could agree with me, right? With Robert, right? I think literally the best last performance we've had is Leicester at home. Leicester, we've had one half chance and one half and stuck it away. I'll take a draw all day long now, though I have a feeling King Kone will score a hat-trick. Wow, okay. If Kone scores a hat-trick, if you was manager, Vale would be on 100k a week. No, I'll be honest. It's not down to me to be talking about wages. You know, that's down to Christian Nuri. But I would not want anyone on over 25k a week personally. That's realistic for me. If anyone wants more than 25k, I'll sell you. It's that simple. I don't care if you're a Delta Rapt. You know, you're getting sold. And end of story. You know, personally, you know, I think if Cone, not Cone, if I'm trying to think of a player that thinks they deserve. If Paul Smith came up to me and said, I want 30 grand. I'd be like, no, not happening. Listen, you are a great player and you're our best player, but not 30 grand. No, that was back in December. I know, Robert. It's been a while. Listen, look, I agree with most. Look, I don't think we've been brilliant at all since last year. We haven't seen QPR be great since we saw Burrell and Kone both on the pitch at the same time yet again. You know, we're missing Burrell, honestly. You know, right, if you remember this, right, compared to, so last season, right, well, at the start of the season, before January, look how many players we had, right, that were fit and wanting to play. We had players that couldn't even make the bench that were experienced. That's how bad it was. We had players that couldn't even make the bench because Julian found it hard to pick. And now, look, we have to put youngsters on because we haven't got no one. You know, we've sold Frey. We've sold, well, technically we're going to sell Samfield 100%. You know, it's mad. Hamza. He's playing, mate. He's playing. Yeah. Personally, like I said, I think injuries could be a big part of this. Okay, mate. Okay, we know. Spam alert. Yeah, I know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god! I swear to God. Oh. I'm waiting for him to see. Is the beard new since the first? Wait, is the beard new since the first KOF QBR game? Is a good thing. Is the beard new? Do you mean my beard? It just grows too fast. The beard does, to be honest. If you're on about my beard, it grows too fast. I've had this for time. I sometimes cut it down, but yeah. Wow, we went for a different category. Oh man, that's funny. Right, what we saying anyway? What we saying? Second half is coming up. What we saying? Do we think it's gonna be? Did I? Oh, for God's sake! Thank you. See, look, this is why you guys are brilliant, man. Honestly, you remind me of things, man. Honestly. For God's sake, I'm such a donut. There we go. Cheers, man. Cheers, Pete, for that. Do you? I do mean that. I remember a clean shaven guy. Oh, yeah. Do you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. It's QPR. It's that simple. QPR have stressed me out so bad. I just can't be asked. Do you think Obuku will be in the squad for the next game? Heard Julian said he's back in training. I don't believe it. Sorry if I spelled his name wrong. I don't think you spelled his name wrong, to be honest. But they've said that he might be in the game against Portsmouth. But I don't know what to say on it, to be honest. I don't know what to say. My 2-1 is still on. Okay, cool. Richard says QPR have the wife is gonna be pissed. I'll be honest, I think we have a better chance to squeeze it in. Honestly, we have a better chance to get a goal if we attack straight away. So yeah. Would like to see him play though. Would like to see him play. Hang on, give me a sec. Anyway, what we think, my granny's got a better beard than you. Well, go her then. Go her. Listen, I'll be honest. It's my. I don't really care about my appearance, to be honest. Listen, look, my beard is messed up. It needs to clean. It needs to be tidied up. But yeah, I'm not bothered. At the end of the day, I'll come on here looking like a tramp. Personally, I don't give a damn what people think of me. My granny has got a beard. Flipping out. Gandalf out here. Right, what are we thinking in the second half? I want to hear this. What are we thinking in the second half? Oh, Foley said we got 20 likes. I think, did I say 20 or 30? I think I said 30, didn't I? I may have said 30. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look. No, it's at 19 still. It's not at 20. Unless someone unliked it, just to take the piss. I'm not too sure. We finally scored. H Football says, can we nick it 2-1? Collie to score. I'm hoping 20 likes. I don't see 20 likes. I only see. It's still the same 19. So yeah. Percy. Yeah. What are we thinking second half? Are we thinking we're gonna come back and win this, or are we gonna sit back and do the typical Julian thing, and that is relax and let them score and take control of the game? Okay. CH is agreeing with Foley with the 2-1. Oh, we've hit 20 likes now, I think. Unless my stream is delayed, I don't know. Yeah, last 10 minutes goal Vale again. Okay. Good to hear that you have a bit of faith in Vale. Robert says 3-1 Leicester. Okay. Robert is doesn't have any faith in QPR. Could be a great half. Game is simmering nicely. Sorry for the pronunciation on that. I think we come back 2-1. I personally think we come back 2-1. I think it'll be we bring Poku on, and right time we have good chance. Okay. Rich says from the first half, I reckon QPR will get the next, but not last goal. I reckon it's be an interesting half. It's either going to be do or die. Do or die. Yeah, Poku had a good game last time. I will admit that Poku did have a good game last time. I'm very optimistic about that performance. Right, it looks like second half's just about to start anyway. QPR to kick off. No subs, I don't think. Same team. Absolutely brilliant on that. Do we want to see Poku on the second half? It would be lovely to see him, but he'll only come on 70 maybe odd minutes. So yeah, I don't think he'll bring him on at 60 just because of if he gets injured yet again. Big up Vale's goal. He was quick and brave. Good lad. You was, Foley says. Right, we've kicked off the second half. We are scoring against you know what? Leicester are smart, you know. Leicester are really smart. You know, I've just noticed the sun's gone down now. So they don't have the sun in their eyes. Alright, Paul Smith's intercepted it now with clearance from Ronnie Edwards gone long. No player but Collie is chasing it. What do you want, dog? Come on, you look outside. You stay there and look outside. Right, Leicester on the ball anyway. And it's a free kick to Leicester. Are you getting fouled by Ronnie Edwards there? I just think Ronnie Edwards needs some time to adjust back into QPR personally. It's a different setup for him. Right. We got Kone, Amadou, Jimmy, Collie. Is that Caden? It's whipped. Oh my god, it's a set piece here. Mavadidi on the wing. Plays it back, whipped in. Oh god, what's happened here? I'm going with a Desmond. Okay. Leicester. Oh. The hell was that? I agree. DB Edwards was class the season before and can be again. Foley said. I just think listen. Look, it's all about different tactics and stuff like that. So yeah. All right, Leicester on the ball. Cheers, Richard. All right, Leicester putting it in there. Alright, QPR clear it. It's be a throw into QPR. Bale in the box. It's 2-1! It's 2-1! It's 2-1 QPR! It's an own goal! It's Harvey Vale with the basically the opportunity. Come on. Let's go. It's an own goal by Nelson. Collie 89th minute winner up there. Goal. Robert says yes. It's Harvey Vale with well, Kone with the assist. Well, I don't even know if it's going to be a Harvey Vale goal because it's appalling by Leicester, honestly. It's an own goal. That come out of nowhere. Said Vale. It's gonna be an own goal though. It's gonna be an own goal. Vale runs into the box, and it's really appalling by Ben Nelson there. It's really appalling. He should just let the keeper have it. Now Defo hit the like button, Richard says. I'll take that. RWG. Well, 2-1 away. Not bad, not bad. I'm happy with that as long as we get the win. You know, we've got to keep going, keep attacking, and go from there, really. Alright, Leicester booted it up there. Cripps question and Robert. Collie on the ball. Amadou, oh no, Harvey Vale cuts in. It's Collie. Kone on the ball. Shoots. It's blocked. Amadou's chasing it. And the keeper gets it comfortably. I meant own goal, 49 TG minute. Defend you for your lives, Pete says. Robert says 3-1 Rangers. Well, I tell you right now, we look very much for another goal. Oh, the wife is not happy, Richard says. We look very, very much close to getting another goal right now. I don't know what he said to them in the dressing room, but damn. Right, Leicester on the ball. Right, Leicester gone long, intercepted by Amadou. Kieran Morgan, and it's just not the best of challenges to get the ball back. Leo says, yours. Paul says, it's been a while since we've been winning. Hopefully the defense can stay solid and we can see the game out. Well, let's see. Just had an opportunity there. Just missed what it was the finishing. It's crossed in, and Leicester is still in here. Chowdhury. Paul Smith trying to clear it. Clear it. Just clear it. Do not remove that shirt, DB. Reverse psychology. Come on, QPR. Good stream, DB. Thanks, Jonathan. Much love from, is that England and Ireland? Alright, it's gone long. Kone's in here. Nelson's chasing. Oh, Kone, you're absolutely terrible with running. It's played back to the keeper. Kone's tired. He needs to come off. He's knackered. He's shattered. It's time to get him off. Marty crying right now, Crip says. Kenny says, come on, you R's. Alright, Mavadidi on the ball now, down the wing. Amadou Menge, can he do something with it? Harvey Vale helping him. And he's gone past Amadou in the box. And good defending there by Jimmy Dunn. And it's going to be a corner. Why would Marty cry? Oh, man. Do you know what? I've seen a lot better defending on the wing backs today. Harvey Vale is helping Amadou a lot more, which is good to see. Kone pace 0. Kone is not tired. He's slow. He listen, look. He might not be the paciest, right? But seriously, when you give up like that, that's rest. That's tiredness. That is. We're the finest football team he's ever seen. It's QPR, Kenny says. Leicester are back on the ball. We actually kicked it long to get rid of it in our out of our area. We got the wing backs actually pushing forward with the pressing. I had to be a while to think about what word I was going to choose there. Do your best, Kenny says. Alright. Davis doing well. Oh, Davis has slipped there. He's done really well, actually, to find Paul Smith. And he's found Ronnie back. Ronnie's cleared it. And just our forward line not doing the best to even wanting the ball. Leicester are back on it. No more yellow cards, Kenny says. And Leicester on the ball. Give it out to Amavadidi on the wing. Amadou's watching him. Gets into the box. Gets past. No, Vale does really well defending. Clears it. And Colley's not chasing us. We are thrown to Leicester on the halfway line. We are now ahead of Preston. Patrick says, did we move up the table? I will check. We're 16th now with 50 points. Right now we are 11 points clear of relegation. Blackburn have moved into the relegation with Leicester. West Brom are out of it now with 1-0 win at the moment. 1-0 lead, I should say. Alright. Amadou and Bengay on the ball. It's gonna be a throw into QPR. Preston Stoke fell off. Ah, mate, I know. It's weird that how everyone that was at the top is now at the bottom, and everyone at the bottom is now at the top. Very weird season. Alright, Paul Smith on the ball. Shot, shoots. Oh, it's a good shot by Paul Smith. It's a good save. And it's going to go out for a corner to QPR. It's a lot better. Sorry about it, people. Missed a bit. We are now Preston with a final. Oh, Leo's singing. Hulk smash that like button. 30 says Kenny fidgets for life. West LP says Hull City are maintained their playoff spot very well. It'll be nice to see them get promoted, Pete says. Oxford will stay up. Common you ask, Kenny says. Right, Harveyville whips it in. It's back post ball. And it's 3-1! And it's Ronnie! It's Ronnie Edwards! Come on! It's Ronnie Edwards! It's Ronnie Edwards with the goal! Come on! Come on! What a corner! What? Right. I think we know who the man of the match is going to be. Thomas Casey, get in. Who said Edwards was shit signing? Mate, they're eating their words at the moment, mate. They're eating their words. Oh, what a goal. It's actually a cracking head by Ronnie. Oh, what a header. And it's a great delivery. I think we know who our man of the match is today already. I think Harvey Vale deserves man of the match today. Let's make it 4-1. What a corner, what a goal. The double over Leicester City. Can we make it 4-1 again? Can we make it 4-1? Julian wants more. Julian's hungry. He wants more. He's telling him to stay in the game. He wants more. Right. So we've seen Vale, own goal, and Ronnie Edwards. All we need now is Kone to score some goals. Everyone's scoring except Kone. Told you Leicester crumble second half. Foley says technically we can still make playoffs. Lol, Crip says. Right, Leicester making some subs. Applause for the shirt on the chair. It's gotta be. It's honestly got. Technically, we can still make playoffs. Alright, cool, Crip. Let's not get over ahead of ourselves again. We said this before and we flopped afterwards. Let's take our time. Let's win this game by game, and go from there. Right now, top 12 is all I'm happy with. Sub on Chair. Chair's not on the bench, mate. Why not Ronnie man of the match? 1 goal, 1 assist. Well, because Harvey Vale is my favourite player. That's why. Great corner finally. Oh, Harvey Vale said he got 2 goal involvements. Well, 3 goal involvements. So, yeah. Foley says you are. Leicester on the attack now. Leicester did make some subs. I don't know. I can't really remember who they were. Wasn't concentrating, so I do apologise. Bobby Reed is on. I will say that. It's a double yellow line. Let's try hit 30 likes. We're at 26 at the moment. Come on, boys. Let's push it. We're doing really well. Losing Marty was a blessing. He ruined Leicester. It's been Crip says it's been a long time since we won the 3rd game in a 3-game week. Patrick says, I'll be honest, I haven't really concentrated on that, to be honest. All I know is that we're winning today. I'm very happy, very glad to see that the boys are doing what they should be, and that is it. It's a good performance today, and that's the main thing. You know, we can hold our heads up high as QBR fans, go to the pub, and be happy. I'll be honest, I've only said that because obviously someone just sent me a picture of my van and tried to do some AI shit on my van, tried to flip in, take the piss out of me. Right. Patson Dak is on as well. Kieran Morgan's on the ball. Here he goes, on the run. Kieran Morgan, what can he do with it? Sees Kone. Kieran Morgan and Coney not communicating properly. To the sound of little Leicester hearts breaking is a beautiful thing. This is the spark of hope we needed. Come on, you R's. Well, let's see what Robert says. Let's see what Robert says, because I feel like, you know, it's gonna go from there. Yeah. It's gonna be an interesting match reaction tomorrow, I'll tell you that. Mavadidi on the ball now, using his technical ability, whips it in the box, and it's cleared away by Ronnie Edwards. Oh, no, it ain't. It's Paul Smith. Still 16th. We'll stay 16th until we win another game. Unless teams ahead of us score. Oh, below us, sorry. Below us. Alright. Mavadidi. Just one more place down, boy says. Well, let's get 4. That's what I think. You know, Leicester hammered us in the FA Cup. Let's hammer them at their own ground yet again. When we hammered them at ours. Alright. Leicester on the ball though. We're sitting back a little bit. Oh, good interception there by Ronnie Edwards. And it's a good ball there. Paul Smith doing an excellent job there. It's going to be a corner. I'm telling you right now, Paul Smith's had an incredible game today, man. Honestly, incredible performance. You know, I'll be honest, I know he plays for the shirt. He's got heart. You know, but I don't think we've had a really good performance from Smith in a while. You know, he really played well against Birmingham. Today he's done really well. So that's the 2 positives that I can say this week. Alright, Jordan James as a pop. It's a shot, and Joe Walsh. Good save. Let's get a corner Leicester. Robert's forgotten what to say when we're winning. Unless he's gone off. He's like, I can't stand QPR now. It's a good shot by James, but Joe Walsh comfortably saving it. Patrick Marty is a bum. JS is JS a good manager. It's the injuries that killed us. If Mazincher and Burrell were playing all year, we would be top 6 club. JS can get us promoted. I've been saying this all season. I've been saying this all season. My faith is in Julian. I trust Julian. I've said this when we were even getting demolished, when I was getting told you're delusional, and listen, look, I believe in Julian. I believe in the project, and it's that simple. Cardiff coming up, back up next season. Is Chris Willock? Is Chris Willock still at Cardiff? Poku should come on now. Poku ain't ready yet. 70 minutes. 70 minutes. He wants his boys up the field, Julian does. He will be making subs soon, though. I'll tell you that. It'd be interesting to see him come back to QPR against us. Gonna be interesting summer. I don't know what Julian changed, but it's working. I don't think he changed anything. I just think it's Leicester City. That's all it is. Oh, man. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. You know, when we win, we're happy. When we lose, we're going to be depressed and sad. But, yeah, for me, like I said, I'm going to back Julian all the way, all the time. You know, I think there's something about him. I don't know what it is. But I feel like next season, we're going to see something. You know, I feel like this season, freshly new in the championship, he's come from France. You know, he's coached in the top games. You know, he's won a trophy, beat PSG, and I know it's a bit of a different thing to say, you know, but he's done well with you know, clubs, you know, and this is a different league for him. He's just got to understand the format right on how he needs to play, and he's got to understand what players is best he needs. We are Leicester's bogey team, Pete says. You ask, Kenny. Oh, it's been brought back in. Players definitely paying back to the fans. Deserve this after the match. I'm a chill. Robert says, if we win, it will take away the threat of relegation. But let's be honest, one long ball, one own goal, and a decent shot from midfield, nothing to get us out. Listen, look, I've not said anything about excitement. All I know is that we've performed a lot better today than previous games. I'm not saying it's the best performance we played, but it's better than others. And I'm happy for the win. I'm happy for the 3 points. I didn't expect to come in with the win. I had some confidence this morning about the game. I don't know why, but personally, would be happy with a 0-0 draw against Leicester with how they are at the moment. But to come away like this, it's absolutely buzzing. And yeah, you know, a goal's a goal at the end of the day, and goes from there. You know, as long as I've seen a good performance today, I did say I'd be happy, and I've seen that from most of the players, and that's it. How shit must be? How shit must they be? Where winning away? You got to remember, Leicester City are in a difficult part right now, where you know you don't know how their heads are in the you know, with how the situation of the club is. You know, they've just been a point deduction. They're, you know, really bad. You know, so it's really bad. It looks lethargic. Jesus Christ, that's a big word. I think Courtney should have been off 10-15 minutes ago. But we're bringing on 2 subs now. 2 players coming on. I think it could be Collie. No, not Collie. I think it could be Poku coming on. How shit must you be winning away? Here, we've read that one. Alright, so Poku and Varane both coming on. 70th minute, like I said. DB always coming correct. And it's Kieran Morgan for Varane. I think that's a good look, I live and bleed QPR, follow them. Oh, but listen, look, at the end of the day, the QPR fan, you know, at the end of the day, if it's the only team you support, happy days. You know, not question it whatsoever. I believe you're a QPR fan. The things that obviously you've said, 100%, you know. And like you said, at the end of the day, when we have a conversation, it's just a very good banter thing, you know? It's interesting. You know, I've never doubted you in any way of not being a QPR fan. So, yeah. Patrick says QPR with Spurs next season would be great. So Kieran Morgan's come off of Varane. You know, Kieran Morgan's start of the game was not great, but it's kind of kicked it in a little bit. I wouldn't say it's a great performance, but, you know, it's a work in progress. Varane on, though. Colley's off as well for Poku. So we'll see what happens. Maybe he's going free behind Kone. Unless Poku's up front or someone else, I don't know. Poku's on the wing and Vale's up front now, I think, or maybe as a centre forward. Colley just got decked. Hopefully it will knock some sense into him. Well, he's off now, so, you know, we get to see Poku for a bit. You know, we got just under 20 minutes to go. And yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, 28 likes. We're almost at 30. If you can hit that like button, helps the channel a lot. Much appreciate, much love for it as well. So yeah. Is there a fire drill? I have no idea, Kenny. No idea. All I know is there's a fucking party drill. Alright, Varane's cleared it. Alright, it's headed away by Nelson. Varane heading it back up there. And it's going to be a... kept in. Varane fucking heads it again. Varane on the ball again. It's a bad touch. Is there a fire drill? Is there a fire drill? Really, Leicester fans are already leaving. Well, you know, QPR fans were leaving RWG when we was losing. Which I know we get now with Varane on. Just got back home. What the fuck? We're 3-1 up. What happened? Amir says, I have no idea. Just we're playing a lot better. I've been a QPR fan for 5 to 6 years. Leo Watt says, Kenny, are the leaving already? Alright, Poku on the ball now. Amadou on his right, and it's too much fast pace, but Amadou keeps it in. Crosses it in. That's gonna be a corner to QPR. Alright, Amadou's gone down here. I think he's got a bit of cramp. I think subbing him would be best right now. Putting Ronnie right back. Bring in someone at centre back. Or put Adamson on. Give Adamson the last couple of game. We got Clark Salter there still. Come on, Ronnie. Make it another goal. Come on, Ronnie. Right, Harvey Vale with the corner again. It's a good ball in again. A back post. Oh, it's the Leicester player, Jordan James, clearing it. It's whipped back in. Amadou heads it in there, and it's just gone over the bar. Leicester are actually going down, Amir says. It's weird, man. Listen, look, we've been in so many predicaments, you know, and the funny thing is, QPR will always be rectified and known as that championship club. It's that simple. We will always be that club that be notified that we're the only club that ever stays in the championship. Alright, it's going to be a throw into QPR, I think. And it's a free kick, I think, or throwing again to Leicester. If it's a foul throw. Alright, it's another throw to QPR. Leicester City fans are leaving, it looks like. Leicester on the ball. What can we do with it here? Come on, defend it. Mavididi on the run now. Can Amadou watch him? It's a good through ball to Daka. He's gone down here. No penalty. And you know what the weirdest thing is? It's a goal kick, right? And this is the funniest thing, right? Why the hell is the referee giving Tylon Smith a penalty last week when it's the same type of fucking, you know, we're giving I've ex-Spurs fan, they are shit. Fair enough. What are we saying, lads? Are we still JS out? Listen, I've never been JS out. I've never been JS out. I'm all JS in. Staying it, keeping it. There we go. Until I actually see something, like I said, that for him to for me to go get out the fucking club, then cool, you know. Son was class for Spurs. He was amazing, man. Kane, him, Dele Alli, you know, there were some incredible players at Spurs. Kone is put it in the box where he should be in the box himself, to be honest. Amadou, oh, what's Amadou doing? The touch of a fucking pigeon. Mate, we're the Everton of the Championship with Everton. Very true. I've never looked at it that way. Never looked at it that way. Very true. We are the Everton of the Championship, a team that is always in one league and going nowhere. All right, Leicester making some subs. Pereira coming on. Don't know who else is coming on. So that's one thing. God, I couldn't get a photo because I have an iPhone. So Samsung forbidden him to touch the iPhone. Leave him with 20 meters to go is nuts. Listen, look, you know, some fans just haven't got the patience, really, you know, which makes sense, yeah. Personally, I've never left early, never switched off early, you know, yeah. I will punish myself to watch QPR lose at 8-0. But yeah, like I said, there's one thing that you guys can say that I've said all season, and that is JS staying in. You know, I've never said JS out. I've always said JS in. I'm keeping by it. So yeah, first win, the green kit as well, Amir says. Oh, Jimmy Dunn booked yellow card there. Really tough challenge there on Mavadidi, I think that was. Alright, just over 10 minutes to go. It's actually a really good turn by Mavadidi there. Honestly, I'm gonna end up losing my flipping mind in a minute. Mavadidi, jeez. Glad to have found you, mate. I normally watch this on Sky Sports News when we're not on TV. It's nice to join the chats with other QPR fans and have QPR chats on Saturday. Well, Paul, I'm kind of glad that you're here as well, man. Honestly, because listen, look, this channel is nothing without you guys, you know, and that's the honest truth, you know. You know, Bodie knows the story, Ryan knows the story, a lot of others know the story. So yeah, but at the end of the day, I don't think there's anyone else that does the QPR watch-alongs and shit like that. And I just thought, you know what, you guys really enjoy it. You love being entertained with me, and yeah, I thought we'll stick with it. So yeah, but thank you for tuning in, Paul, man. Much love. So yeah, shouts and W's to Paul there. Who's been out best player today? Harvey Vale has been really quality. I would say Paul Smith for sure. Davis, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, Davis has been alright today as well, and that's hard for me to say because he's not been great. Paul Smith's on the run and he gets fouled, free kick QPR. No, Jimmy Dunn, Kevin says. I would say 3 players, Harvey, Paul Smith and Davis. Mate, honestly, I'm telling you right now, man, Paul Smith loves this club. I'm telling you right now. He loves this club. I would not see him. You know what? If he had the chance, if someone said I want to stay in, I'll be on the bench. I reckon he would. Sato's coming on. It looks like. I think that's gonna be Paul Smith or for Harvey Vale. Paul Smith's headed it on. Oh god. Oh what? Oh okay. It's skipped there. Jeez. Okay. What happened there? Jeez. Don't know what happened there. Sato looks like he's coming on. Julian's getting him his orders. I got faith in Poker. I hope he lives up to his name. LST says, I really do, man. Honestly, I think he, you know, there was a bit of controversy of signing him, obviously, with what was going on, who he's going to. But when I found out obviously he was interested, I know obviously there was a bit of understanding of what kind of player he was. I already heard of him, but I had to ask certain people more about him just to understand his playing style. And yeah, I was very excited to see him come to QPR for what I've heard. And it says, shocks me how Jimmy Dunn isn't injured yet. He played every minute of every game. He probably, it's because he's a defender, you got to remember, he's not doing crazy running like what strikers do or attackers. You know, he's literally, the only thing he runs is if whether it's attack, defending, running back. So yeah. It's going to be a free kick and a yellow card to Varane there. Yeah, Paul Smith does, you can tell. Coney loves meat pies, Robert says. Sato, please don't fuck up. CH says, and Edwards. Edwards wise today, it's been okay. You know, he scored a goal, but at the end of the day, you know, the first goal, you got to blame 4 people there, you know, and I hate to say it, and Edwards is one of them, so yeah. Smith has been lively this game, Crip says. Folks says next season will be our season with every fit. Blackburn tied it up, getting interested in at the bottom, Patrick says. Sato's come on. I don't know who he's come on for though, I just missed it. We'll find out now. Paul Smith's come off, so yeah, that you know what? I give a round of applause to Paul Smith. Another great performance. Two decent games he's played. So yeah. Right, that's a goal kick to QPR. Awesome, guys. We've hit 32 likes. Well done, man. Thank you, Aaron, for liking the video. We've hit our target 30. Big W to you guys. Much love, much appreciation for that. And obviously, big shouts to everyone tuning in as well, man, with the chat. Varane's first one usually is a foul. I'm not surprised. I'm generally not surprised, Robert. But we know what he's capable of. We know what he's like. You know, he's always been dangerous in tackling and getting the ball and defending. You know, he's that type of player. He's on the ball right now, actually, and he's been fouled. Oh, man. Yeah, free kick is that Caden. 5 minutes plus added time to go. Smith. Gotta say, your layout looks professional, DB, mate. I'll be honest. You know what it is? I don't know if I like it or not, but it's suitable for now. It's suitable for now. You know, we're probably going to change it up, obviously, next season. You know, obviously, it's kind of hard because for me, I don't want to hire editors. I don't want to hire anyone. I create things for myself in the sense of how I like it and my personality and stuff like that. So, yeah. I like to keep it with me, and I like to, you know, have a look at what other people do and try to be better at it. So yeah, I try my best. But thank you, Foley, man. Much love, much appreciated. What was the last game you went to? Oh God, mate, it's been a long time. Amir, it's been a long time. I think I went to the Man United friendly. I did, where we beat Man United. I did. So yeah, I went to that game. I think that was the last game. That was. I haven't really been because, you know what? I don't see the point of spending the money when I can just do this with you guys. You know, I want to go to a game. Listen, look, I hope to do like something like, you know, take the camera with me, maybe do some interviews, go to a game halftime, shit like that. I don't know, maybe do something like that. But yeah, I sacrificed my season ticket. I regret it. I did it because obviously, you know, it was coming to a point where it was either work or, you know, this. So yeah, I think, yeah, Man United was definitely the last game, but I think the last, I'm trying to think, the very last game really that was league wise was probably probably when we went Premier League the second time, I think, with Harry Redknapp. I think it was. Can't remember. Bring Benny on now. Maybe he could get another goal like the one he scored against Hull. Patrick says. Probably says, yeah, one off game vlog. I'll meet up with you as well, DV. Well, you see what happens. See what happens, man. See what happens. I have some ideas. What I want to do, but yeah. Man, this phone's popping off today, man. Jesus Christ. Joe Walsh, comfortable. Jeez, he's gone up and won it. Alright, he's just hoofed it up there, though. Cleared it. What can we do? It's gone quiet for a long time now. Alright, Leicester are on it again. You never know. Christian Nuri might reach out to me and say, you know what? Why don't you come by, sit in the gantry and do a watch along on the gantry? That'd be interesting. Alright, Leicester on the ball now. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Ah. Gotta do better than that. Come on. Alright, let's give it a free kick to QPR. I think it was offside. Alright, Joe Walsh is going to take it. It's probably going to go long. I don't know how long injury time will be. I'm going to take a big hint and guess 4 minutes. Which actually is Paul Gnarly. I'll be honest, mate. I don't know. LST, I don't know, mate. Honestly, I'm a bit, like, confused. I don't know why he's not playing. He's not injured. We know that. Right, it's going to be a throw into QPR in the final third. Cheers, Foley. Right, Poku doesn't seem very happy with something. I would like to see Poku score a goal this season. Amadou, I think Amadou needs to come off, man. He needs a rest, otherwise something's gonna go. He's gonna get injured soon, I reckon. Right, played short to Kone. Oh my god, Kone's lost it. Oh my god, Amadou swung his boot, almost getting sent off. And here goes Leicester City because of a silly mistake by Amadou and Kone. And good defending by Varane, wins it back. Go on, boys. Come on, Varane to Poku. Poku on the ball. Sees Ronnie Edwards. 5 minutes. I was very close. I did say 4. 5 minutes at a time. Alright. Davis goes long down the wing. And Leicester win it back. Ronnie gets it back. Hoofed away. And we're on the ball now with Poku. Poku on the ball. Poku. Poku. He's been fouled. Free kick QPR. Good play by Poku there. Nothing to do with Amadou. Nothing to do with Amadou. Nadi always lets in the first shot. Listen, look, I get the fact being that obviously that is something you see, Patrick. But personally, you know, at the end of the day, man, the amount of decent saves he pulls off is incredible. You know, everyone has their different premises. For me, Paul Nardi's the best keeper that we have, man. Joe Walsh has done an okay job. Oh, played it quickly. Poku on the wing. Kone on the ball. And, oh, he's done well there. Poku in the box. Poku. Poku. Oh, he's lost it now. Cleared away. Reed has. Kone should take some lessons from Pokin. I said Pokin. Poku. Ugg scored again, Foley says. Bring him back to the club, I say. Alright, 3 minutes to go. There's going to be a big hurrah at the stadium today. You can tell that. Or say that, I should say. We got some big Premier League games coming up. We do. Alright, Varane on the ball now. Poku. What am I saying Poku for? For? What the hell? I'm losing my bloody words now. Jeez. Right, Leicester on the ball. Thomas Daka? Is that? Mavadidi. Shot. Oh my god. Wow. Mavadidi. I can see some of these players leaving Leicester in the summer. You know, this club was built by not club. These players were all brought in by Maresca, was it? I think it was Maresca. Pogu has had more touches in the box than Kone already, Robert says. I don't know, I haven't seen the stats. I'll have to have a look at it and we'll do our match reaction. We will. Right, free kick Leicester, I thought I was offside. Alright, just a minute and a half to go till the final whistle goes. Oh. Jeez, man. It's been an incredible stream today, boys and girls. Oh, we've hit 37 likes. Absolutely crazy from you guys, honestly. Come, boys. Right, Daniel Benny coming on for the last minute. He's got his handle wrapped up. Harvey Vale coming off. He looks knackered, Vale does. He's applauding the fans. What a week he's had though. What a week. You know, going from English to Irish nationality for no doubtly probably wanting to get into the squad for Ireland. Doing an incredible job today, you know. So shout out to Harvey Vale. He's our man of the match today, I think. I'm gonna give it to him. So yeah. In fact, you know what? 30 seconds to go. Why not? Why not? There we go, people. Last couple of seconds. Oh, that's it now. Full time, I think it is. Is it? No, it's still in play. Well, there you go. There's the poll. Get your votes in for the man of the match. And we'll see what we go on there. Job done. We are now 12 points ahead of Leicester. And now we are safe. Hopefully, Patrick obviously is full time now, I think. Is it? No, throw in. 2 seasons ago, I hated Madsen and he went on to become QPR's best player. So hopefully, there's hope for Kone. Thanks for stream, DB. Can't wait for the match reaction. No worries, Pete. That is full time on my one, though. We're right there. Yeah, like I said, we'll be live tomorrow. Or maybe even later on. I don't know yet. We'll see how we're feeling, but it's a great day for QPR fans. We get the win 3-1. QPR beating Leicester at the King Power Stadium. Goals from Harvey Vale, own goal by Nelson, but obviously I'm going to give it to Harvey Vale, and a great corner by Vale to get Edwards on the cross and score the header to make it 3-1. Apart from that, there was a bit of a quiet down after that third goal. But listen, look, we got the win. We got the 3 points. That's the main thing. I didn't expect to win this game personally. A lot better performance. So I give it there. You know, let's give it some time. You know, we're not at the end of the season yet, but we're very close. But yeah, I'm happy with those players that are on there today. They've done really well. And yeah, so we'll go from there. And obviously I've said Vale man of the match, but I'm going to allow the voters for you guys to actually vote on who's man of the match. And we'll give it a couple more minutes. We will. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the game? Let me know what you think in the comments below after the stream. But yeah, QPR have won 3-1. Our game run has ended. We are not back on form, but we are officially not going to have a, 5-game win-loss type of thing in a row. We sit 16th right now, minus 11 goal difference, 50 points. And yeah, we are 11 points clear off of the bottom 3, I think it is. Yep. So yeah, for me, like I said, round man of the match. We'll have a look now what you guys have voted. So you guys have gone with Vale as man of the match. 50% of you. 42% has said 40% said Edwards. Smith 8%, and other 0. I was gonna put Davis in there, but I didn't think, in my opinion, it wasn't that great. But yeah, so at the moment Vale has won. We're gonna give Vale the man of the match for today. Much love to you guys. Let's have a look at the chat anyway with what everyone's saying. Let's have a look here. Give it a second. Foley says, yeah, a one-off game vlog. I'll meet up. Oh, we've said that already. Job done. We've done that. Facts for stream to be. Can't wait for the match reaction. We've done that one. Sorry, I'm just catching up on this now. Safe again for another season. Common you are, as Robert says. I don't know if we are safe just yet, but yeah, no, I think we're not getting relegated anyway. Facts on stream. DB Foley says, thanks DB man on WG. H football, we won a game. Robert says, good chat people, see you on the flip side. Peace. Paul says, what a win today. We needed that. Hope you and everyone have a nice weekend. We can actually enjoy it now. We'll be here next week and looking forward to your match reaction. Cheers, Paul. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, much love for all you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for actually getting interactive with the chat as well, with the polls. Obviously, we're trying some things differently now with you guys. I want to interact with you guys a little bit more. But 37 likes. Thank you, guys. We've killed that. If you could hit the like button and subscribe, totally up to you. But yeah, peace out. Have a good evening. Hopefully, you enjoyed the stream. And yeah, peace out, positivity. Crip says, see you in Prem next season. I don't think so yet. Let's stick to the Championship for now. Maybe 2 seasons. We'll see what happens. But right now, we're still on a rebuild, I think. And we go from there. But we end the stream today on positive note. QPR have won a game and beaten Leicester 3-1. Robert says, Julian, yeah, come on, mate. Let's end it on a positive. Come on now. Let's end this on a positive note. Jeez. But yeah. Apart from that, have a lovely weekend. We'll either catch you later on or tomorrow with our match reaction. And don't forget to tune in. We'll catch you a bit. Have a great weekend, people. Thank you for tuning in. Peace out.